Beginning with Pakistan, the Pakistan military has released a report claiming that the Taliban launched unprovoked heavy weapon fire on its outpost near the border. According to the Pakistan government, terrorists belonging to the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan tried to enter Pakistan from two places in Kurram and North Waziristan using border posts of Afghan-Taliban. Sources within the Pakistan government, the Pakistani military and security forces foiled the intrusion. This is the video released by the Pakistan security forces showing Islamabad's response to Afghanistan's unprovoked firing, where at least 13 Afghan Taliban soldiers have been killed. According to Pakistani sources, the incident took place in the early morning of December 28th, when the TTP terrorists tried to infiltrate into Pakistan using Afghan Taliban posts. However, when the attempt to infiltrate failed, the terrorists and the Afghan Taliban soldiers collectively opened fire with heavy weapons on the joint Pakistani posts. The counterfire by the Pakistani military killed 13 TTP and Afghan Taliban soldiers and also led to the abandonment of 6 security posts on the Afghan side by the Afghan Taliban. Meanwhile, the fire exchange killed 1 and injured 3 Pakistani security personnel. The strikes were the latest spike in hostilities on the frontier between Afghanistan and Pakistan, with border tensions between the two countries escalating since Taliban seized power in 2021. Pakistan has accused Afghanistan's authorities of harboring terrorists, further allowing them to strike on the Pakistani soil with impunity, an allegation that the Taliban government denies. Now, for more on the story, we have with us WION's Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik joining us. Thank you so much for joining us, Anas. We know that the border tensions are escalating. What is the latest that you can bring in?
Well, there are two significant developments that have happened overnight. There has been a meeting of the political commission of the Afghan-Taliban government, which included the army chief as well, and they have vowed that they will not be allowing Afghan territory to be used by anyone or by any group. Following that, there has been diplomatic level contact that has been established from both sides, between Pakistan and Afghanistan, after which the recent hostilities have come to a halt, and since last night there hasn't been any fire that has been done on either of the sides. After both sides have suffered personnel losses, as you rightly mentioned, the Pakistani military says that the Afghan Taliban suffered about 13 of their personnel losses. Sources on the Pakistani military have confirmed 1 loss on their side, while another 3 being injured. The Taliban have officially on background confirmed or acknowledged the killing of at least 3 personnel on their side, while confirming that about 9 or so have been injured as well. So following the literal bloody clashes between Pakistan and Afghanistan at the border, right now there is a cessation of hostilities between the two countries. Jyotsana?
Right. You also mentioned diplomatic ties that have been in effort. Now, considering the escalation in the borders, how do you think that is impacting the relationship between the two countries?
Well, the relationship is already at an all-time low. It won't be wrong to say, because Islamabad had miscalculated the Taliban takeover. They had rolled out the red carpet without withstanding the fact that they're not a group anymore. They're a government. They're dealing with a government. And the approach is something that has costed Islamabad at large. So it would take a lot of confidence-building measures on both sides, and more of such meetings that took place at the Afghan presidential palace, the URG, that was chaired by the Deputy Prime Minister Abdul Qadir, and had the army chief in participation as well, that have vowed that they will not allow any groups to operate from within Afghan territory.
Absolutely, honest. Of course, we'll be looking at how the things escalate, or maybe how it goes. But thank you so much for joining us and giving the latest.